Hey guys, my name is Nang and I'm here to provide you some information on how to build or create a membership site. This is for people who are interested in building a passive and predictable monthly recurring income online. I will also be reviewing Chris Luck and his membership method as well. The advice I'll be offering is based off of Chris's membership method, so if you're here to check out if he's a scam or fraudster, then stay tuned. So first of all, a bit of a disclosure. Yes, I have bought and taken Chris Luck's membership method programs, so I do have affiliation with Chris Luck. So I can say with confidence that Chris Luck is legitimate and not a scammer. With that said, let's go ahead and proceed to reviewing membership method and to see how valuable a tool it can be for you when it comes to showing you how to build a membership site. So here's what I'll briefly go over. Number one, who is Chris Luck? Number two, what is membership method? And number three, is membership method worth it? Okay, so number one, who is Chris Luck? When it comes to membership sites, Chris is the ultimate authority in this space as he's been building membership sites for well over 20 years. In fact, since 2007, he's been generating $11,000 per day through his membership websites. Chris is not one of them gurus that just sells information in theory. He actually rolled up his sleeves and went through the trenches and then made, critical mistakes one after the other and then learned from them. He then learned and fine-tuned it to a repeatable process that just generates passive income on a monthly basis. So through his membership sites, Chris Luck has grossed over $25 million to this date. Number two, what is membership method? Membership Method is a 6-week program from Chris Luck, and it's offered at $1,497. And the best way for you to actually learn about Membership Method is for me to just take you inside and show it to you. Okay, so here we are inside Membership Method. As you can see, we are on the dashboard, and he has organized this in 2 modules. And there's pretty much 6 modules here. You have your Masterclass, bonuses, Mastermind, workshop, partnership, support. The Masterclass is pretty much the meat of it all. It has all of the courses and programs in there. So let's start with that first. So here we are inside the Masterclass. As you can see on here, it's divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks. And what this program is it's actually not drip fed on a weekly basis. So if you actually sign up for it, you can you can go ahead and just review and go through all this information all at once if you wanted to and have the time. So first of all, let's go through week number 1, which is a roadmap. And then under roadmap, as you can see here, we got fundamentals, idea brainstorming, market validation, idea selection, name storming, domain registration, and at the end of each week is an assessment to test you on how well you remember the information, and if you pass or not. Obviously, it doesn't matter if you pass or fail. You can still access the next week's information, and this doesn't have to be taken sequentially. You can pretty much hop around if you want. So number 2 is content. So number 1 is pretty much getting your fundamentals and brainstorming. Week number 2 is content. So here's you're going to learn about strategy on your content, research, tools, gold mining, which is pretty much learning how to get content the right way and how Chris does it. And the way he does it is he knows how to find content that people actually want to read, and he's going to show you how to do that. And content creation, outsourcing, and then you have your assessment on there. Week 3 is development. So development is pretty much Chris showing you how to build your website. So he's going to show you live examples, walk through the appropriate platforms and the ones that he recommends. Membership. Chris will actually give you his templates so that you don't have to redesign everything from scratch as long as you use the platform that he recommends. Iconic design is about graphics. Number 17 is content deployment. This is how you're going to be deploying your information. Number 18 is automated pipelines. This is sales funnels and how you can optimize your website to get members and get your sales process optimized. And then there's an assessment, of course. Week 4 is free marketing. And some of us may not have money to just start a website and then advertise right away on the main platforms such as Google or Facebook or Instagram or whatever. So Chris actually has some pretty good methodologies on how to do free marketing. In fact, he doesn't even recommend you do the paid marketing until your site is generating over $100,000 a month. So his his techniques for free marketing is actually very useful, and I highly recommend that after taking the course. Um, so you have methodologies, blog baiting, mention monitoring, question suggestion, community infiltration, video spying, and these are all, each of these is a technique that Chris teaches you that is actually pure genius, if I might have to say so myself. And then after your website is pretty much up and going, and you're ready to scale this thing to astronomical limits, you can start looking into paid advertising. And also, Chris has a lot of experience with this, and his program for the paid advertising here, the course, is really good. So you have strategic placement, keyword domination, video hijacking, ethical stalking, direct response, ambassador army, and then you have your tests. With week 6 automation, you are pretty much now at the stage where you're making at least 100 grand a month with your membership site, and you want a little more time with your friends or family, or just personal time to move on to another project. And this is where Chris comes in and shows you how to automate everything and just have this thing run behind the scenes. It's beautiful. All right, we're now back at the dashboard, so let's take a look at bonuses. And what this is in here is Chris is always developing and trying to improve the program. So whenever he has something that he wants to add and doesn't need to rewrite the course, he adds it here as additional information, as such as advanced topic mining, funneling, getting 100 members in 30 days, waitlist method, how to get a million people on a waiting list, audience hacking, and content arbitrage. Consider these advanced techniques and tactics to improve upon the program itself. And each of these programs, if I didn't mention before, each of these videos, they are about 15 minutes to about half an hour long. So we're now back at the dashboard. I'll just go over what the other components are, since Masterclass and bonuses comprise of the bulk of it. The Mastermind is a feedback and support, or a forum, where all members can go in there and ask questions and seek help from Chris. Chris does an excellent job as far as reading the masterminds and answering questions. He doesn't just set this website up and just take off. He actually does answer all the questions for the most part. Next is workshop, and it's a monthly webinar that Chris hosts on Wednesday for members. This is where he gives you the latest information on what the business is about. You can also ask him questions and he'll answer them for you and things like that on there. Pretty much it's a free-for-all. And then we have partnerships. Once you become a member in a membership method, and if you can actually refer people to the site and they sign up, Chris would be more than happy to split the profits with you 50-50. So you get $750 and Chris gets $750. So that's a nice little bonus there. And then you have support at the end, the final module. This is, of course, if you have any additional miscellaneous questions that may not pertain to the mastermind regarding billing and things like that. So that was a quick look at the dashboard of membership method. And of course, you can get all of this for a one-time investment of $1,497. And yes, Chris will offer you a 12-month you succeed or your money back guarantee, no questions asked. Now we're on to number 3. Is membership method actually worth it? In my opinion, I would say yes, membership method is worth the $14.97 because, look, we all know that the internet is saturated with pretty much all information you need to know about pretty much anything, right? So why pay for Chris Luck's membership method is the question here. And here's what you're really paying for. You're paying for a mentorship from someone with over 20 years of experience building membership sites, someone who's generated over 25 million with it. What is better than to have someone who's been there and done that, and who will sit side by side next to you and show you how to do it step by step in the form of a video. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. Look, if money wasn't an issue, we all can pretty much agree that mentorship is the way to go. So what's great about Chris Luck's membership method is his program's not beyond him, meaning Chris is always in the mastermind answering questions, and he hosts the monthly webinar. From what I've seen so far, Chris doesn't hold back or lock any advanced features and find a way to charge you for it. It's all here, and there's no more upsells, and you get free updates on the program pretty much for life. All right, so you're probably wondering, where am I at with my membership site, right? So I went through Chris's program in only about 4 days, something like that. I always do a very fast walkthrough first just to get a general understanding of the concepts involved. And now that I'm actually in the second phase, which I've gone over again for a second time, I'm going over the modules a little more slower, and I've already completed my website and all my content in about another week. So with Chris's help, he just narrows and just gets you pointed in the right direction where you don't really waste time thinking about not knowing what to do next or experimenting or things like that. He shows you exactly step by step how to get content, where to get it. To me alone, that was worth my investment initially, is to get it done right and do it done right the first time. So no regrets for me on this at all. Now, if you're someone who's interested in building your own membership site and would like to find out more about Chris Luck's membership method, you can click on the link below and you can visit my website where I have additional free information on how to build or create a membership site, all based on Chris's program, of course. And if you're actually done playing around and want to take your membership site to the next level with Chris, you can also sign up from there as well. So thank you for your time and have a great day.